If you ever want to veer off and do a Frank Stallone podcast, let me know.
No, that won't happen. What's the one thing that's better than Sly? I mean, there's only one thing better than Sly. What do you have any idea what that might be?
Frank Stallone.
Now, I do want to say I got a little bit nervous in our last couple of weeks. Well, his Instagram activity was getting pretty low. He wasn't posting videos for days at a time. Days. Because the Frankster, Frank the Tank, loves to record and share with his fans all the Frankenites. He likes to share with them, what's going on in his life. So I got a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie to you.
Is there any hint of like his mysterious illness returning?
Well, we're going to get to that. I don't want to spoil This Week with Frank Stallone. I also want to say we've now retitled it back to This Week with Frank Stallone, not Frank, who is this guy? Because
we're just going to keep switching the titles.
I think Frank's moderators are on top of that. I think they have banned and or they delete any comment that says, who is this guy? Wow. Because I go back on those videos and who was the comedian these fans came from?
Tom Segura.
That's right. Or the Tom Segura fans have already tired of their own.
Do you think that the guy who's checking the post is the same guy who's holding the camera and counting his reps at the gym?
Oh, good call. Yeah. What's his name again? Lupe? Or what's his name?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we got a big week with this Frank. So we're going to get to why he wasn't posting for a bit. We got some speculations on that coming up. So here we go. This Week with Frank Stallone. Here's the first video.
Nantucket at the seafood store. You go in the back. Small, all this stuff.
Everything's always fresh.
So, of course, for our audio listeners, he's in a Nantucket seafood store. Frank's mentioned everything's fresh. We've got a guest appearance. You ready? Boy, here we go.
Oh my God!
What do you think of this seafood store?
Yes.
For audio listeners, I recommend our YouTube channel, but I will spell it out for our audio listeners. So we have Sly hanging out with Frank at the seafood store, and he's doing the grouper. We got Sly making a silly fish face, and people in the comments, they were acting like this was the next great Abbott Costello bit. Like, there's such simps for these guys. I don't understand it. 77-year-old Sly, 73-year-old Frank, and it's an old man is making fish faces in the store, and I'm supposed
They're rolling on the floor.
Oh, this is
the comic genius of Sylvester and Frank Stallone.
Watch out, Jim Carrey. Your faces have nothing on that. Anyways, okay, there was that. They're having fun. Good for them. They're having fun at the fish store. Good to see. Now, this is a nice one. Do you like thunderstorms, Dom?
Yeah, sure. Relaxing sometimes,
Well, so does Frank. So here he is outside his apartment or something in Florida. I get to listen to some thunder, but he gives a little bit at the end here. You might be able to catch what he says at the end, how the storm might affect something for him. Listen to what he says.
Rain. It's warm out. It's raining. Thundering, you can hear it. Fantastic. I sleep with the rain. Sounds, rather. I love this. I don't care if it messes up my hair. I'll take it.
You heard what he said?
He don't care if it messes up his hair.
Yeah, so he's talking about the rain, how beautiful nature is. He likes to fall asleep to the rain and the sounds. And then he goes, I don't care what it does to my hair. I'll take it. That's very telling.
Yeah, it's telling because he'll have another just placed on his head, so it'll be good.
I have hair on my head. Now, if Frank's hair is as natural as mine on my head, then rain is whatever. It's just water. It's like taking a shower. Nothing happens to my hair.
It doesn't do anything.
Wet.
Exactly.
But he's so concerned about his hair. I love how that guy who banned me from the Stallone Zone, he did acknowledge that yes, the Sly does have a hair system, but Frank doesn't.
The hair system, yes.
I've got photographic proof that there's an 80s film, and I'll see if I can find the still shot. I'll bring it for our next episode of Frank Stallone. There's a still shot of him in the film, and the receding hairline's like back here with his natural hair. how is it in your 70s it can grow forward? Is there any 70-year-old man that you've known where the hair has grown forward?
I'm still waiting for my receding hairline to start growing forward. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know, but next person we got to get into contact with is Frank and ask him how that works. In that video you just played, he's a little bit like reminiscent of like the beginning of a horror movie. Like I feel like he's gonna do like go kill somebody. His little narration and the thunderstorm. So
or about to be killed, or about to be killed.
Yeah, that's possible too.
Which kind of ties into our next thing. So again, remember I said that there was no video uploads for a while, nothing going on, very quiet on the Frankster's Instagram. However, he posted this out of the blue. People were actually commenting on older videos. Where's the Frankster? Is he okay?
Really?
What? Yeah, people were asking.
His adoring fans.
Yes, they're adoring fans who are trying to get to Sly. We're like, where is Frank? So guess where he was? So check it out. This is where he is.
There we are.
That's a weird video. That's as long as it was. He goes
at the clinic.
Yeah, it's at the Mayo Clinic or the Mayo Clinic. One of the other. I don't know how it's pronounced. Mayo or Mayo. Mayo, like mayonnaise. So he's at the Mayo Clinic, very popular clinic. Did you hear his voice? Just how he almost sounded drugged out. He said, "Here we are," and then he goes, Listen to that again.
So he's drugged out in the thunderstorm video then too, I think. Maybe.
I think he sounded a little bit out of it. I'm not going to lie to you. But then so what you're hearing here, folks, that piano playing, there's actually a dude in the lobby below him. He's like a couple floors up. It's a big open concept. There's a dude playing the piano in this clinic. It's a very bright and spacious and almost heavenly type clinic, okay?
I believe that's a Barry Manilow song he's playing too.
Really?
Yeah. I can't smile without you. I think that's what it is.
Are you serious?
I think.
Do you know what the Mayo Clinic looks into?
No.
You know, it specializes in everything that starts with the letter C. You ready? So this is why Frank never revealed why he was there, but it's one of these things. Okay? It's for critical intensive care, which shouldn't be him. Cosmetic services. Yeah. Colon and rectal surgery. Pediatrics, so children. Pediatric, which wouldn't be him. Cardiology.
Okay.
Doing surgery and rehabilitation for the cardiac, and then cancer. Of those ones, I'm wondering which one it might be. He wasn't there for critical care because he was only there a short time. So it's a consultation of it might be heart related, I think. What do you think?
It could be heart related. I guess cosmetic could definitely play a factor.
I think it's either first choice heart, second choice cosmetic. We want Frank to live a long, at least till we're done our Rambo coverage.
I want him to outlive me, Frank, and just go on for generations. And
so listen to again announcing where he is in the lobby. This is the video that came out of nowhere. And just how he sounds a little out of it. He might be on some sort of meds.
There we are.
Did you hear that? Okay, now he's outside the clinic. He's outside the clinic, taking an outside shot of the clinic, and I think he's got a handler or somebody from the clinic with him in a couple of these videos. But now he's talking about the clinic outside the clinic.
Here we are, Mayo Clinic.
Mayo.
Do you think it's big enough? Yeah. It's pretty amazing place, I must say. God, I feel like Superman. Man, it's awesome.
So he mentions how big it is, and he feels like Superman. I don't know what. I think he might be maybe on medication there still.
Yeah, I hear something in his voice that's definitely some kind of medication or something.
Now, lest you think Frank has lost his sense of humor, don't you worry, folks. Frank the Tank, the Frankster, is back. Classic. Can't take the childhood out of Frank. You just can't do it. There's a naked statue artwork in the lobby, and here we go. You ready?
I was very happy they erected a statue of me here. Thank you. With the cod piece and all, everything.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's man and freedom.
Man and freedom, yes. He looks very free. And this doesn't look like you'd think of Mayo Clinic. I was thinking of this real dark, something out of Cuckoo's Nest. This is like ultra modern and beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a gorgeous.
Another shot of me below the waist. Thank you very much. Okay.
I've seen a few penises in my life. I wouldn't want that one related to me. Did you notice anything missing from that penis?
Just looked like the penis was missing, right? It's the balls. From what I saw, it's just all balls. And I like his choice of words, erected.
Yes, look what they erected here. No, I'm not trying to penis shame anybody, but if that was my unit, just the balls.
Ball sack.
Frank the Tank's got his own thing. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Now, this one came in just today at the time of this recording. I actually did a quick refresh on his Instagram. This one made it. Now, he's looking healthy. He's looking happy. This is cool because probably top 3, I kid you not, top 3 film discussion for me of all time is Tombstone.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know that Frank actually had a small role in Tombstone? Do you recall?
Yeah, Tombstone. That's what Kurt Russell, right?
Correct.
Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer. You know what? I remember hearing that, but I can't remember his role in the film.
He was at the very beginning when Doc Holliday was playing cards, and he played a guy named Ed, and then he goes, "Why, Ed? I thought we were friends." And then he stabs Ed a bunch of times over the poker table.
I vaguely remember this.
That was Frank Stallone. Almost unrecognizable.
Mm-hmm.
And he should have every right or have every reason to be proud of that role, though a very small role. He did a good job, and he played a kind of a grumpy, angry poker player who felt betrayed by Doc Holliday's winnings and got killed for it. But lately on his Instagram, he's been kind of replugging or revamping that small role, acting like he was in Tombstone, like as a larger role, I should say.
Like a larger role.
Like he was Doc Holliday type role. I'm like, no, dude, you got killed by Doc Holliday within the first 3 minutes of the film. What I also like about what he's been doing is he actually said this, no offense to Frank. He says that he was trying to get the part of Wild Bill that Jeff Bridges got around that same time.
Really?
There were people commenting. These are the sycophants. I'm sorry. This is where it gets a little ridiculous. There are people who were saying that he should have gotten the role over Jeff Bridges.
That's unbelievable.
There's no universe that exists where there's any film that Frank could do better than Jeff. It's just
that's the thing. Like Jeff Bridges is like the guy's a quality actor. You know what we're talking about? Like he's to even compare Frank Stallone.
So Louise in our chat just said here, he says, Unforgiven is greater than Tombstone. I got to do this every time Tombstone is brought up. Tombstone is still a phenomenal film. I appreciate it. And look, that's an argument that I don't know if I could die on because I love Unforgiven. It's almost I like it for different reasons. Like that's the problem. Right. Not the problem. That's the dilemma. I actually have the same conversation regarding Thin Red Line and Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
I love both the same, but for totally different reasons. So it's kind of hard to like compare the two. Thin Red Line is like a poetic, philosophical war film that's so beautifully shot, and it's just so amazing. And then Saving Private Ryan is like, you know, it hits you in the gut, and it's visceral and violent and brutal. I say all this because this next video has Frank just uploaded today at the time of this recording. Thank you, Frank, for doing this. He's looking great, smiling. He's in front of the camera. Of all the videos, this is the first one he's in front of the camera. So I guess he's getting his health back. He's being healthy. He's with a guy named Peter Sherayko. He played John Texas Jack Vermillion in Tombstone. If you know the movie, you'll know who he is. Okay. Here he is with Texas Jack. And let me say, they're both in their cowboy getup.
Well, here I am at the old ranch with Peter Sherayko, who was Texas Jack in Tombstone, and me, Ed Bailey in Tombstone, and we're here
having fun.
Having fun and horse trading, have a little rubber to brush.
Just a little.
Little bit. Remember, Caravan West for anything you need for Western saddles. What else, Pete? Anything.
Yeah.
People.
Guns, horses, people, costumes, props, set dressing,
you got
location, anything.
So Texas Jack and Ed Bailey signing off.
I guess he's part of some sort of saddle company or horse company, or whatever. The Peter
Supply horses for movies.
But why are they selling people? Did you catch that?
Yeah. Is that code? Did we just get like a trafficking thing? Did we just bust
it? Dude, like what's going on here? It was mentioned twice. I gotta go like listen to what they're selling at this place.
Should we send this to the FBI or something?
I think we might have to.
For Caravan West for anything you need for Western saddles. What else, Pete? Anything.
Yeah.
People.
Guns, horses, people, costumes, props, set.
People. Frank said people, and then he goes, "Yeah, people. That's right. We're selling people here."
Small children.
Yeah, little people, young people, all types of people. She said we have props, so whatever you could dress them up. So Frank's looking good. He's in front of the camera. So we're wishing, of course, hey, look, we love Frank. We wish him all good health. We hope he stays out of the Mayo Clinic until next week. That's it for this episode.
That concludes another episode of Frank Stallone. Who is this guy?
If there's something